Hi, Deb. Sorry. I'm not sure if you can hear me now, but I'm sorry that, well, I hope everything's okay, first of all. Second of all, thank you for stopping by. I hope that you have a great day. I sure hope that you make the most of the occasion. I want to say hi, everybody. Welcome in. I apologize. I'm running a little bit off schedule because my son is home and I gave him something to do and he does not want to do it. So he is attempting to fight at every chance he gets. So I did not get a chance to do some of the stuff I wanted to do from messing with his silly self. I'm having lighting issues, so give me 1 second to work on that. It's always something. Anyway, I hope that everyone's doing well. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Today we're going to be working on some baubles because I do want to make a few chunky charms. Actually, after I leave here, I'm going to be going to Hobby Lobby, I believe. I have a gift card to Hobby Lobby. I've been saying that for like a month now, 2 months, and I haven't used it yet. So we're gonna get it together, y'all. We're gonna get it together. I bought these from Walmart. This I bought last week frantically, trying to figure out what I was gonna make for my son's teachers. You know what I ended up doing? Nothing. Gave him something totally different for teacher appreciation. So yeah, here we are. Here we are. All right. Now, let's take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Whew, we're good. We are good. We're good. All right. So let me just adjust my headset a little bit and tell y'all about my day as I grab stuff. Today has been a great day. I woke up, right? I woke up and here we are. Here we are. I need to pull out some. You would think that we was actually crafting. We gonna craft, I promise. I just need to look up something real quick. Hopefully everyone had a safe weekend. If you have anyone that you were memorializing yesterday, I hope that it was fun, good memories, nothing too stressful or bad. Of course, the occasion most likely was a little bit sad, but you were able to look past that and remember them for them. So I want to do. Hi, Heather. How are you doing today? Hopefully, well. Can you believe we already in June? Like 2 days, right? 2 days will be in June. Can you believe that? I want to just verify something. I'm running behind slightly. My son is fighting me. He doesn't want to do the work I gave him to do. Some reading and stuff like that. Hello. Hello, nurse. I've been seeing so many people do I know crazy. We leave. So do you said you were driving, right? When will you get to Virginia? And uh, and you did the move yourself, or are you getting it done through? Like, how is the move going? Okay. All right, so we're going to be doing this real quick. I just needed to verify something. It has been verified and we are on our way. I was saying this year's going by really fast, of course, and that I've been seeing a lot of Timu hauls. Not sure when we will get there. The military moves us, so all our move stuff is packed and on its way. But if you leave on Friday, are you driving? I guess so. And are y'all stopping at every world's biggest site to take pictures? Or are you just getting on the road? I didn't drive from your distance, but I drove from Connecticut, right? And to Texas and pedal to the metal the whole way. The whole way. Did not stop at all. So what I want to do is have a good time today. I don't have to worry about my son, anything like that, because he's home. We're officially in summer, right? Like for real, for real. So I thought it'd be really fun to not stress about a lot of stuff, but I am still going to always do that. Stress, right? Um, kind of the first 2 days will be rough with the roads. Yeah. Is it cold? The snow? All right, so we're gonna do. I need one more color. Whenever I do jewelry, I always like to have naked hands. I don't know why, it just makes me feel better. So, all right, we're gonna do a variation of some colors. But here we go. I got this from either Hobby Lobby or Joann Fabric or Michael. This right here, this light is killing me. Um, in my opinion, if you are a crafter of any sort and you see sales, I know sometimes you're like, oh, I got too much stuff. I don't need anything. Get it. Because if you haven't noticed the price on stuff right now, it's out of freaking control. I don't know if the prices are going to go down. I don't feel like it. I know I was looking at the stamp set. That stamp set was like 60. It was a stamp and die. No, it wasn't a die. It was just a stamp set. It was like $40, 40, $45. That's too much in my opinion. You can do what you want with your money, but I'm not doing that with my money. I like to get, yeah. And then it's photopolymer. So I was like, y'all can keep that right where it's at. We're going to use some of our uh, jewelry findings, eye pins, head pins, and some jump rings. Now, do I have an idea of how we're gonna make this dangle? No. What stamp was $40? I'll have to cell phone. I'll have to send you a thing. Shoot, a lot of them. If you what is that place? The one that shows like the half of bodies, they're like $36.99. $25, stuff like that. Let's see. Um, let me look it up real quick. Would you buy it? Is the question. That's the real question. Would you buy it? Shoot, Anna Griffin is that much sometimes. I was watching this lady. I don't know how I got to her channel. She was doing like a haul video, and she had bought something from Anna Griffin's thing, and she had said that it was like first come first serve. You buy it, and then sometimes you might not get everything that you thought you was getting in the thing, right? And so she got it, and the daggone die was missing. Excuse me. I have to look it up later, Heather, because I can't pull it up on my phone right now. My phone is like, no, not right now. Anna stuff is, ma'am. I just feel like at a point as a crafter, you have to decide on if you're going to be loyal to one stamp company, one die company, or not. And I'm or not. right? I am not that person. And the reason why I say that is because it's a lot of Griffin Knights. I think that's what they call them. Anna Knights, Griffin Knights. I think it's Griffin Knights. And they swear by all of her stuff. All of her stuff. I find her stuff to be very beautiful and elegant. Hence, that's why I don't have a whole bunch of stuff because I'm not beautiful, elegant in crafting. I don't want to be pigeonholed into one style of craft. I want to just I want to play and have a good time. I feel like some of the stuff that I have gotten from Anna Griffin has been on sale, of course, and I'm like, ooh, do I want to use this? So when Tuesday morning, unfortunately, Tuesday morning is going out of business. But when Tuesday morning would have Anna Griffin stuff, I would try to get it. And, they had those little fake card sets. I was like, okay, I see what you're doing here. So I thought I was getting all of the pretty stuff, but you don't get the pretty stuff. You just get kind of nothing. You get the cards and the embellishments all kind of put together. You didn't want that, honey. Ooh, I like this color. Now I hope that y'all are okay with me semi not being prepared. I just want to go on the record again and say my son is home. It is summer for my child, and I have to take care of him first. And he came and was like, before you go live, before you start streaming, I just want to know if I can play the video game. I was like, no. He was like, what? I said, no. He was like, oh, that's not fair. I know. Life isn't fair sometimes. You know that? Like, life sucks sometimes. But the answer was still no. You cannot. So we got these colors. I always feel like I don't have enough. And then I'm like, always end up putting stuff back. Yeah, I was like, no, you cannot. And he was, you know how people are. They try to bargain. So I got this from Wally World. This is plastic beads. It's okay for what we're doing. It was $7. I feel like that was a decent deal. I was in a crunch, kind of mental crunch, more so than real crunch. But if any of y'all know where you can get the good deals for beading stuff, send me a message. That's what I was saying about the Temu hauls. I've seen so many people do those hauls that I'm like, oh, I need to go back on there. Like I have a cart full of stuff, right? Cart full of stuff. The bad part about Temu is that the price change like every day, every 5 seconds. The price is always changing. And so I had put some beads and stuff in there for a decent price for me. And I went back and the price had changed. It had went up. So I was like, I'm gonna wait it out again. Because the thing that you always tell yourself, I really don't need that. I have so much stuff. I don't need that. I'm like, no, let's just get it. Let's just get it because we need it. I do find myself running out of head pins and eye pins a lot more lately. I know I don't have my beading mat down. I just have this down. So I tried to put it here so it's not too much of a mess. Like this is an organized, chaotic mess in my opinion. We're just doing Baubles today and hanging out and chit-chatting. I wanted to tell y'all something. Oh, last week was my son's promotion ceremony. It was so sweet and sad because they don't give promotion, unfortunately, they don't give promotional stuff out for doing good. They give promotional stuff out for improved. And being an improved person is not the same thing as being good from start to finish. And unfortunately, my son has me as his parent, which a lot of parents probably are the same way with their kids. You got to go to school and do good all year round. You can't just decide that you want to do good today. You got to be good. You got to do good. I don't want you getting in trouble, all that stuff. And so that's how, that's where we are. And other parents are like that. So they gave out a few awards that were like, like kindness award and things like that. Other than that, it was like the way, and then I think the way they sold it is like this scholar has had, they didn't start off knowing they didn't do this. And I'm like, ooh, that's a horrible award. And then my son, who likes to get stuff, is sitting there looking all sad, like, I'm not gonna get an award. And I'm telling him, I'm making faces at him from the Bleachers like, if you don't fix your face and clap for your classmates, I'm gonna get you later on. And then the big roommate was like, don't do that, because I made a face at my son and he started to look like he was about to cry. And I was, but you can't tell your kids, listen, these kids didn't do good like you. Because they only see, oh, this person is getting recognition. They don't see that this kid struggled and now they've made improvement, and that's why they're getting recognized, right? They don't see that. They just see it as Billy got called and I didn't, which I understand. When I was in school, we actually got recognized for doing good. And if you weren't a good, if you weren't a good student, you didn't get recognized. But those were long ago. Those were years past when things like that happen. Now that everyone you could be the dumbest or the smartest person in the class, it doesn't have as much weight, I guess. I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to make about 20 baubles, I think. And I'll probably make a pair of earrings. This is cute. I like this. Actually, let's go ahead and make an earring real quick. Because, I always have to show, I don't know why. I always feel like I need to show that we've done something. We just didn't sit here and chit chat the whole time, which is nothing wrong with that. But I do want to tell you that I'm considering having 2 streams per week, 2 live streams per week, even if I have a video or whatever. I'm working out another project first to see if that's going to be sufficient enough for my mental health. And right now, I think I could pull it off, but I'm not quite sure just yet. So we'll see. Do I have some black? Nope, that's the problem. I would need silver. Need some earrings, and I don't have those colors, so it's okay. I watched this. I didn't watch the whole video, but this lady, because like for example, if I put it on 907 Crafty Life, right, and I pull up your video, if I haven't told the the search not to move, which I never tell it don't move, the next video will just show up. So it went from a video that I was looking at to someone. What were they doing? Talking about organizational craft purchases, and I was like, are you trying to tell me something? Not to the lady, but YouTube, right? All right, here we go. Now I thought I had got my pretty beads out and everything. The pretty bead said we gonna sit this one out today. We better not sit this out today. Also, I have a friend whose birthday passed. I'm not good at stuff lately, and she lives in Canada. And I told her every time I try to buy something like and send it to her, the computer fights me. It's like, no, you don't live there. Don't send stuff there. Right. And she was like, I just want one of those things that you make, the dangly things. I was like, okay, fine. And so she told me the colors. I was like, do you know how hard it's going to be to find those particular colors right now? She was like, I like dark purple, you know. I'm like, dark purple? Okay. I said, what about just regular purple? Because, sometimes colors are very hard to be found in general. She's like, that's fine. Yeah. I had a smoothie today, and this smoothie is running through me. I've used the restroom a few times now, which I had said I needed to start drinking more water, but more hydration. So I'm okay with that. This is cute. I think we can make earrings with this, like a little dangling earring. I don't know. I like these. I like mixed bead sets. I'm just a weirdo. I know not a lot of people like that. A lot of people are more refined in their taste, and My taste buds are all over the place. Sometimes I want a burger, a turkey burger, and other times I want a piece of chicken. So, good morning, Samara. How are you doing today? Last few days of freedom before summer, huh? I'm not sure if you had freedom before, but I talked to Barry and she was saying that school. Oh my goodness, I dropped the ball literally. I thought that summer had started for them as well, or y'all as well, but I see not. I need to cut my nails, y'all. I need to cut my nails off. Good morning, Chocolate City Sim. How you doing today? Hopefully well. We're over here making some doodads and what's the not? I call them baubles, but I don't think that's really what they're called. I'm okay with not knowing the actual name. Baubles just sounds better. I was saying that I need to cut my nails because I can't see. These are a little bit too long for crafting. So I was confused. Didn't know if you were live because I saw you also posted a video. Yeah. So today I thought about that. I thought about not going live. But on days that I have collaboration videos, I don't go live because um people tend to only watch one video or no video. And since I didn't go live last week, I was like, I'll go live this week because, I didn't go live last week. I need this to be bigger, please. We want a bigger size. Is that going to even work? No. Let's see. Hi, Tony. How you doing? Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut these nails off, y'all. So my son is supposed to be doing some work I gave him, but I hear him rumbling around upstairs, so I may have to be excused and come back in a minute because he's not listening. This is cute. Oh, this is cute. Hello, fix yourself camera. I like that. Let's see. I have some silver pieces too. These are all spacer beads that I got off of Amazon, I believe, doing the Amazon days. What is it? The Amazon. Thank you so much. The Amazon. I don't know the name of it, but the Amazon days. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try to find me some decent deals. And I think I did. Also, um, I got this chain. I am not enabling today. I'm just telling y'all I got this stuff. I got this chain from Walmart. I think it was like $2.88. Now, and it measures 105 inches, right? This chain is pretty decent for what I'm going to be doing with it. I think it's a good deal for that. Also, the prices at Hobby Lobby have increased a lot. So keep that in mind when you see things. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, the color scheme that I'm going for is tan, white, and brown. So that's what we're doing right now. We're making baubles, and then I'll come back maybe another day next week, maybe. I'm not sure what's going on next Tuesday, if it's a collaboration video or not, but next Tuesday I'm going to come back and loop them all together because I want to make like 50 of them. I want to make two or three actually. We haven't made like a good fat chunky chum in a minute, and I don't want it to be like super big, but I don't want it to be little. I want it to be medium size. Okay, so and I feel like these are like the ocean floor color. Excuse me one second, please. You love turkey charms? I like turkey and I like charms. I guess I like turkey charms too, chunky charms. All right, so I want to put a few random little pieces in there because I think that would look be really good. But first, I want to get these done. Mm-mm-mm. The disrespect, I swear. It's funny how you tell your family all the time, "I'm doing this." "Oh, I didn't know." How you not know? It's been the same for how long now? So I'm put some of these in here. Also, if you ever find like a good piece of jewelry, if you go into a thrift store or a yard sale, I always look at that and I'm like, "Ooh, I could break that apart." That's what I like doing. Yeah, I like turkey though. I don't eat beef or pork, so chicken has been giving me issues lately though. So I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna be a reluctant vegan real soon. I don't know. I like crab legs. Mm-mm-mm. Good old crab legs. That's kind of plain. We need some subtlety as well. We needed to just have a mixture, a good mix of stuff, right? Uh, and since I have eye pins, I'm not too worried about the size on the bottom of the bead, but I do want it to be symmetrical and I want it to look pleasing to me since I'm going to use it for myself. So I do this. And also I'm very clumsy. Y'all, we don't want to be dropping no beads like I did earlier. Let me see how this looks. The seed bead. It's funny how the seed beads never match up, right? Yeah, that's okay. Now, some things don't look right to me, so I don't use them, but I pulled them out because I wanted to make sure I had enough stuff here. Hi, how are you doing today? What are you up to? You know, this gonna sound crazy. I don't stalk you, just so you know. But I remember it was a while back you had went live, and I'm not sure if it was your sister being a troll to you or not, but you was like, "I speak." They had said something in Spanish. She was like, "I speak Spanish," because I was about to say "Donde está you," but silly, silly. Pay me no mind. Oh Lord, it's one of those days. I'm just making some chunky charm baubles pieces to put on a chain. I didn't get a chance to see your haul video yet, but I was gonna ask you, and I was gonna ask Deb as well. Tony, I'm not sure if you do jewelry stuff? If you do, let me know. Have y'all been buying uh, jewelry stuff from like the local store. Joanne has turned her back on me. I feel she haven't had a good sell in a minute. Not even for Black Friday last year did she have a good sell, in my opinion. A little bit disappointing, JoJo over there. Yeah, I don't know. I was just about to bust out the little Spanish that I do know, which is not much. I know some numbers. I know leche and hola. That's it. Oh, and no hablo español. I thought that I would be able to use it more. My Italian that I learned, because I learned Italian. I can't say I speak Italian, but I learned it. But no, no, she can't do that either. She can't do that either. I agree. They had 3 for $10 over the weekend. Did they? Because they used to have 4 for $10. I used to beat them up. I used to just. I felt so shame. I was like, oh my goodness, all these. But then they went and changed the price. None of these retail people are lost or confused on what they're doing to us. They know. Let's see. Can I do this? White upcycle a lot of jewelry, and I have a friend that makes jewelry that gives me. Oh wow, that is good. I definitely am a firm believer in upcycling jewelry pieces because have you seen some of the jewelry that people used to wear back in the day? Bulky, lots of colors, and lots of new projects are waiting to be made from those things. I think Michael has gotten very pricey. I agree. Michael's has gotten pricey. Well, I don't know. I feel like once Hobby Lobby was like, we're getting rid of this coupon, COVID happened. They all have been kind of like, I'm just going to keep raising the prices and no one will notice. And then, you have all these online retailers that are selling stuff for extra cheap. And without getting into the ethics of a lot of the stuff is made in China already. So, like I got this from Walmart, but it says made in China, and it's supposed to be a corporation in Florida, but it's made in Florida. Um, I was watching someone else do a video, and they said this company is based out of Boston, but it's distributed from China, or something like that. So I don't know. A lot of stuff, and I don't know a lot of jewelry places that I would be able to afford purchasing from the States. I have bought stuff from Prime Mountain and I'll continue to buy stuff from them, but I don't make jewelry enough to be like, yes, I only shop at this location because that's my store. I'm more like, okay, who got the deal? Okay, that's where I'm gonna go. But I do have some I've been gift carding this daggone Hobby Lobby for a minute and they haven't had a good sale. So I haven't really used it on that. Now, Hobby Lobby, they used to have really good deals, but I have noticed if you go to Hobby Lobby, I'll usually look at all the prices of that same item because usually the prices went up 3 to 4 times. And I think they're trying to find a sweet spot. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. Hobby Lobby. I remember when they first got rid of coupon, I was like, oh, that's okay. I don't really use the coupon anyway. Everything I get is on sale. And then they stopped having sales on the stuff that I get. And I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah, I would love to frequent Michael's more because it's literally 10 minutes from the house, 10, 15 minutes from the house. But Michael's is like, no, this what you're not going to do. You're not going to think you're going to get no deal. Oh, but listen, they did have a deal. They had a sale, right? The sale says something like buy something, get something free. Oh no, buy this. All of it was like $1.99 or whatever. They all increased their prices. Yes, ma'am, they sure have. And I had went to the manager and I was like, excuse me, this sign says this price, but it's not. And she was like, don't worry about it when you get to the register. So I had bought a whole bunch of stuff. And the girl was like, is all this on sale? The manager was like, I told you, give it to her for that price. And I was like, this was a score for me. The girl was mad because it was real cheap. Whatever it was really, really inexpensive once she started ringing it up. And I was like, yes, yes. Score one for the little guy. Me being a little guy. Uh, I was like, yay. Because the thing that I tend to run out of is finding pieces, not so much the other stuff, but findings. I need findings all the time. Michael used to have up to 70% off. Wish they still did that. They never gonna do that again. I mean, I can't say never, but I can't see it happening. They used to also give a 50% off coupon. Now it's non-existent. Just like if you have, I'm not sure if y'all noticed when the 99 cent only went up. No, Dollar Tree went up from a dollar to 125. All the other inexpensive stores bumped their stuff up a dollar as well. And I'm like, that's some shady weighty right there. Shady weighty. But it's interesting, I suppose. It's interesting, I suppose, how we're allowing things to happen. If you're wondering what I have in mind right now, I want to make this is not cute. I want it to look like this is at the bottom of the ocean. So the gold and tan and browns will be like sand pieces. The blues and things like that are fish, different fish, and then any of the other colors are jewels. So I do have like a turtle over here, some turtles. I have some other charm pieces, so I'll put those in afterwards. I just want to get the baubles done first, though. I think that's why when people are doing those haul videos, when they see stuff on clearance, I'm like, good for you. But a lot of the stuff that, people tend to purchase is like, are you ever going to really use that? Like, I don't cross stitch. I have a friend that does. I have more than one friend that does now that I know it. But I don't go and run and buy all the cross stitch stuff because I'm not that person that's going to be like, yeah, I found this cross stitch stuff. I don't use it, but maybe someone else could. I'm more like, if I see it, I tell my friend, hey, I saw some cross stitch stuff at the Hobby Lobby. You better go get it before the sale go off. That's me. Yeah, that's me. I do that. So if y'all like cross stitch, don't tell me because I'll send you a text message with all the pictures. And usually, like when someone sends you a picture, they're like, can you pick this up for me? And you're like, sure, no problem. Or you're like, no, I can't. I remember when I lived in Mississippi, and that's at the height of Tuesday morning. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I had never heard about Tuesday morning into 2012, right? Uh, but when I found out about it, Tuesday morning was my homie. We was friends. We was shopping together. They was getting all my money, and I was just like, here, take it, take it, take it, take it, take my money. Tuesday morning, take my money. So that's what I was telling them, just like that. Take it, take it, take it. Yep, you can have it. Oh yeah, this is a good deal. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm trying to figure out. Have y'all thought about who's going to be taking over those craft deals? Because let me tell you, I don't know if they would ever do it again, but Big Lots. I know I talk about Big Lots a lot. They used to have really good craft stuff. Really good craft stuff. I don't think this is the same size. Oh, I was wrong. It is. And then they stopped. Like some of the stuff I probably would never buy had Tuesday morning not been in business. And I'm getting ready to be sad. Let me fix my emotions. So my son was born in 2015, right? I moved back to San Antonio in 2018, and he was like 3. And I used to always go to Tuesday morning because I used to follow those. The day they drop the truck off, they get the crap out within a day to 2 days later, right? And so I had I've met a few people that were very nice people. Well, one of the people, I didn't think that she was the nicest, but my son loved her. And now that I think about it, she was just no nonsense about getting a product out with the staff she had. And so I had told myself I wasn't going to go to Tuesday morning to see her because I have my emotions are crazy. Like I cry real easy. Like I get, sad real easy and things like that. So I didn't want to go, and I didn't want to take him because I didn't want to put him in that emotion. But at the same time, I didn't want her to be like, "Oh, see, I'm not going to be able to see him again." Right. So I was like, we go by the area and see, here's our little gyms, y'all, some gyms and stuff. And he's like, "Mommy, what's wrong with that building?" I was like, "They're closing." He said, "What are he said, "What?" I said, "Like they're closing down." He's like, "What about all the people that work there?" Now, my son doesn't normally discuss his thoughts on, business stuff. He kind of just happy go lucky and go with the flow when it comes to stuff. But he was like, "What about the people that work there? Where are they going?" I said, "Well, they got to find new jobs." And I won't say her name, the lady's name, but and he was like, "Her too?" And I was like, "Yeah, everybody, son." And so we go in there and we see her. And she said, "We had already got all our crying done." She said, "I'm really going to miss you." And she's telling my son that. I like this a lot. She's telling my son that. And I'm sitting here thinking, this has to suck. You're still performing at the top of your level to get rid of all this crap in this store. And so I had asked her, I said, "Well, what are you going to do now?" And she was, she said she had job offers at these two places. And I was like, "Oh, we probably, and I didn't want it to sound very harsh, but I was like, we probably won't see you anymore because I don't shop at those places." I mean, it was a hospital, and I don't go to that hospital. So it was kind of sad. And my son, you could tell he felt kind of bad. We're gonna make a bracelet out of these because these look like they just want to be bracelets, don't they? Just like a little Barbie doll bracelet, in my opinion. Put it slide up her arm some kind of way. Little Barbie doll bracelet. So yeah, I've been wondering this, Samara. I don't know who's gonna do it, but I sure hope they have good deals. Cause uh, Ross and what's that other supply? Burlington, they have been getting very good deals on specific things. So I'm not sure if they're going to get it because if they do, I don't know if I'm gonna be up in there like that. But also, uh, Belk, is it Belk? Belk closed down in my area, but Belk had got some stuff a while back. I'm just looking for my tool in my drawer, y'all. Give me 1 second so I don't see my hands. So I don't know. I'm very curious about that part. Like, I know that kind of sounds bad. These people are going out of business, and I'm like, well, where the good stuff gonna be now? But need to be able to purchase crafts on a budget. I don't have like a lot of craft money, and the money that I do have for my craft, and I need it for the good stuff that's on the good deal. I'm sure y'all all know what I'm talking about when you want to get something on a good deal. Who don't like deals? Like, who be like, you know what? Take my money at regular price because I like throwing my money away. No one says that. Even people with money are like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till this go on sale and then I'll come back and get it. No one's like, "Oh, you know what?" But I have bought some things that I'm like, "Oh, I don't think this is gonna make it to the sale. So let me go ahead and not be the cheapskate that I am and get it now." I have done that as well. So I'm not afraid of purchasing things not clearance, but I want it on clearance. I want it on clearance or, a good deal. Um, I'm gonna pull out this turtle. I think I like the silver aspect. I like silver anyway. Look, these right here came from Walmart. Not all of these in this one pack. I think I got 10 for $1. I thought that was a good deal, right? I got it because look at this little frog. Y'all know how I feel about froggies. So yeah. And so we're gonna pull out this little turtle, this seashell. Uh we're gonna leave that crab there, I think. Because I have some hearts over here in a different color. I want to use those. Yeah. I always want to get stuff on a good deal. Like I play video games with Chocolate City Sim. I'm not serious, she's still here. She's working now. But she'll be like, "Oh, this game is so and so." I'm like, "How much is it?" I want it for $1. Hi, Frosty. How you doing today? Welcome in. Yeah, shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Let's put these in here. Oh, wait. Oh, mm, my hand won't allow me to put these back in here properly. I don't know what's going on with my hand. What are we making today? We're making a mess right now, but the goal is to make some baubles. I think I've shown y'all these before. I'll show y'all. Find a little one that I still need to put in the mailbox and mail it out. You know how you set goals for yourself? I have decided that I don't setting a goal is not good for me because I just need to do it. No goals. I do have goals, but I'm not setting any. Is what I'm saying. Let me see if I can find one real quick in this bucket that should have been mailed out a long time ago. So this is a chunky charm. This is not as chunky as they get. Don't get pricked by those needles. It's an organized mess. It is definitely a mess, but see. So this is a chunky key charm, and it's very lightweight. This is nautical theme, as you can tell. I mean, you may not, but it's nautical theme. It's very, very lightweight because you don't want to put this on a keychain and weigh it down, especially if you have a key car with an key ignition. A lot of cars are more modern now. They don't have that, but in general, this is what we're making. And we're making these little baubles right here to go on there. We're doing the baubles first today, and then I think we'll come back next week and assemble it. I'm not sure yet. It depends on the rest of this week. I do plan on doing 2 lives a week, one in the daytime and one in the afternoon. Not on the same day. What day are you asking? I don't know yet because I need to see. It'll probably be um Thursday, maybe Thursday afternoon. It just depends on how my son behaves. So I'm just gonna pull out some tools right quick. So these are our baubles. I'm gonna put these to the side. What I have taken a liking to, this is gonna sound really weird, um, but I like it. Okay. So these right here is a project that I haven't did yet, but this is a project. I like that. I like taking these little containers and putting my projects in. So for example, I don't have an empty one out here yet, but I would take out all the nautical um, charms that I want to use, and I'm going to put them in a little container. These won't need that because we're going to go ahead and actually use those today. But if I hadn't finished, or if I was like, okay, y'all, I'm done for now, I would they would all fall off. So that's not gonna happen. So now what we're gonna do is take this. Hold on. Let's put these up so we can see what we're doing. Yeah. I had bought a drawer, a rainbow drawer from Michael's, and I have been seriously telling myself, get the rainbow drawer out. It's a rolling drawer. I don't like rolling drawers because if you're a paper crafter or any type of crafter, you're gonna overflow it and it's gonna make those wheels bend over, and they're gonna be doing a lean like they've been drinking for too long. Um, so I just like to sit them on top of like felt, a felt mat, and not ruin the floor. If it's on carpet, it doesn't matter. You don't have to put the legs on there, the wheels on there at all. But I want to color coordinate it. I want to put all the yellows in the yellow, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, because that's how my brain functions a lot more so than, I told you it's a sorter lady that lives in my head all the time. So now we're going to take this, we're going to bend it at a 90-degree angle. Now, what I'll tell y'all is these right here can bend over if you're not careful. So keep that in mind. Now that I bent it, I'm going to come back, cut it, because this is a 2 or a 3-in-1. It's flat, and you can also take these and coil them over. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take out my needle nose pliers. Now that it's coiled, I'm going to put my finger on the edge right here and roll it back. And there we have, it's not a perfect little gooseneck, but it's good enough for me. And now I'm just going to flatten it. There we go. The camera is always trying to focus on everything but what I need to focus on. These actually would make some really cute little earrings as well. I like that. Blue is my color. If you didn't know, blue is my color. You're not using your handy dandy tool. I can't find it. Your little friend was acting up. He came. He don't like me when I ask him to do work, like work his mind. He was mad at me, so I said, I'm getting ready to stream. Don't bother me, right? Do you need anything? I already fed him. So he didn't need anything like that. So he walks in, Mom, Mom, Mom. I just told you I'm getting ready to press the go live button. What do you want? Okay, before you go live, can I play the video game? I had already told him no video game. But you know how hard-headed people are. They're going to try you. That's too long. So I didn't get a chance to pull that out. It's in a different box. I would love, that's why I was looking in that drawer to see if it was there, but it wasn't there. So we may not even get a chance to do all of those as well. And I hope y'all okay with that. That one's too short. That tool is expensive too, so that's too short. We're gonna make it work, y'all. We're gonna make it work. Hopefully. I just need to pull it off camera real quick and put it to my face. Say it to my face, jewelry. Tell me why I cut it too small. I need pliers. Rana has lots of handy tools. Yeah. That's the sad part about crafting, in my opinion. You always need something. I mean, you don't need it. You have to have it. Like for paper, you need some type of thing to cut paper with. You need some kind of thing to adhere the paper together. Then you need paper. Then you need stuff to stamp it if you're a stamper. You need something to color it if you're a colorist. So crafting is an expensive hobby. Just imagine if you were a woodworker and you were working on wood projects. Think about all that junk that you need. Some type of saw. I'm just checking to see which ones I like the best. Um, then if you're a left-handed crafter, like myself, some tools don't feel right in your hand. while your right-handed counterparts are like, "Oh, this tool is so amazing. It's so great." Now, see, this one is a gooseneck because I cut it too short. I mean, too long. Let's just let's just move on from this one too. I need to cut it because it ain't gonna work. That can be very frustrating. I want to make a pair of earrings though. And I think these will make good earrings. So I will get my handy dandy tool. So we got this one and this one, right? I'm gonna try not to knock these over because then I'm gonna be really mad at myself. But we got 1, 2. You know, I've seen where crafters have said, "Oh, I bought this whole kit from so and so and so and so," and they have used the entire kit. I'm like, how did you do that? And can you teach me your ways, oh wise one? Because I'm always like, I want to try to use, like they say, I'm using this whole kit today, and they actually use the whole kit that day. Okay, have a safe trip, Samara. I know you said be right back, but still. All right, so we're gonna use our long eye pins today. Why are we using our long eye pins today? Because I want these to be um, on a longer pin. So whenever I have this out and the hole is wide, I always am concerned that the hole may be too wide. So you need a seed bead or some type of bead with a smaller hole to stop. And then you need that bead to look semi like it fits and would work. So we're going to just do a few. That's pretty. Very pretty in my opinion. Oh my goodness. I ain't got winded. Okay. That's cute. Cutie to cute, cute. So now I'm going to twist this over 90 degrees. Now, if I knew how to wire wrap, this would be cute as a wire wrap in my opinion, but I can't wire wrap yet. So, I mean, I can, it just don't look good. It's quite poof, poof, hideous. Normally, I would tell you to do assembly line fashion, but it's just us. No one will know. So you see how it's all bent neck and all this? We're going to fix it. Don't worry. We're going to make it look good. I'll try and make it look good. So I'm just going to put this right here. I'm going to flatten it. And now that that is flat, I'm going to take my pliers and I'm going to do another roll or coil. Just like that. So now it looks like this. Hey Chris, how you doing today? And then I'm going to flatten it like that. That's quite ugly, so give me 1 second to adjust it a little bit. I broke it. It's okay. It happens. It's nothing to be alarmed about. How's your day going, Chris? How are my little friends? They feeling better? Hopefully. And with this being plastic, it's not heavy. It's okay. It's an okay weight to put on your body. Try this one more time. That is why that tool comes in such clutch, because I cannot make my judgment of the length that I need to cut off is always askew. But there we go. And there we have it. Just gonna adjust it a little bit without breaking it. Whenever I make a good eye pen, I'm like, oh, I did it. It's such a good eye pen. Ooh. And then I'll go and I'll watch a YouTube video on how to make eye pens. And this girl's like, yes, guys, I haven't did this before. This is my first time. And all hers are perfect. I'm like, lies. She's lying. Don't believe her. It's just the salt coming out at me. So here we go. I'm going to do like this. This is like a lady, maybe. She got on a dress or something. I don't know. We're going to leave that alone, that topic alone. So what's everyone up to? I know some of you are probably crafting, sleeping, working, pretending to be at work, not really working, all the above. All right, let's see. This looks weird. I have some major plans to be in my closet for a few days to go and get rid of some clothing articles. Not working today, wishing I was crafting. Have you not colored in how long? But I think you have like an emergency kit, right? So is I'm nosy now. Never mind. I was just gonna ask, are you off until you relocate, or is it a remote job that it doesn't matter where you are? Well, you see, it was going great until the girls opened their mouth to each other. Oh, well, I can't do nothing about that. I think I need to cut this down a little bit more. We're gonna make a bracelet. I told you you got to get that T-shirt, the Get Along T-shirt. I'm so glad I don't have but one. Just trying to coil this over without making it look too uh no matchy match. Good morning. You lurking at work? Good morning, Mac. I work remotely, but after Thursday I'm vacation till the 19th, which should be. Oh, okay. Look at Heather. She like, I don't need much. I just need a computer access. I hope you're having a decent day at work there, Mac. My work day is going okay. I can't find some of my tools, but we'll get through it. Just one bead at a time. That should be a shirt. They probably do have a shirt that says one bead at a time. The queen wanted to act a fool today, so and so did the little roommate. All right, so we got these. Let's go ahead and put them on a hook. I had started making these pieces, and someone had mentioned about me mixing the, oh my goodness, mixing the metals, the different colors. And I never thought about it until that person mentioned it. And then it was like, somebody telling you that you got something in your teeth, and you're like, how long have I had this in my teeth? And why did no one else tell me? And so it made me a little bit self-conscious about mixing the colors together. And then I was like, you know what? I have to get over it. It'll be all right. My plans for today, I need to go get some groceries. This one's too small. Doing okay. I'm here. Glad to hear you. Yeah, sometimes I'm on my soapbox right quick. Sometimes you just got to pretend like everything is great, even when it sucks. It's this, I guess it's a Chinese proverb. They tell you this story about this bird who is almost frozen together, right? Um, Almost frozen to death. And they say, along comes a bear and craps on the bird. I think it's a bear. And then the bear is kind of happy, but he mad because he got crapped on, something like that. And then something comes and eats him, and then he's dead, right? And they say the moral of the story is sometimes it's better just to sit there and be crapped on than to sing about how crappy something is. Something like that. I have to look it up and send it to you. But I mean, I can totally relate to that statement. That's all I'm really saying. Look, we got a pair of earrings. Yes. I always feel like we got to do something. Did I just break that? I like these a lot. I probably shouldn't, but I might wear them today. I have on a red t-shirt and some black shorts. I don't think that's gonna work. I actually don't have on my normal uniform. I have on getting the street clothes, a t-shirt and some shorts. Going to try for basketball, as the big roommate would say. So this one's broken. We're just gonna put that to the side. The other day I usually wear basketball shorts because they're comfortable. Okay, don't judge. Whatever you like that's comfortable, that's what you wear, right? Um, he was like, "How was the game?" I was like, "What game?" I said, "Oh, you think you funny? Okay, ha ha ha. It was great. I won." Jerk. Ugh. All right, so we're gonna hold this one, and we're gonna use this one. Thank you. I had something to eat today. Normally, I had the hippie shakes. Normally, your friend would be We're gonna make one other piece of jewelry if I can find the material, girl. I just had it too. See, that's the problem with just having stuff. Like I literally just was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use that. That's not it. Maybe we won't make anything else. No, we're gonna make something else. Just need to locate the item. Can we not find the item, ma'am? We're gonna find it. Been around the world. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna use these pieces right here. I think this came from Hobby Lobby. I just broke it off and put it in this thing. Yeah, that's the same uniform. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people probably have on that wear that uniform. If not, trials are available. All you got to do is wake up and put it on. I think this may work. I don't know. I want to use this for something else, so let's go ahead. Oh, we got these earrings right here too. Yeah, I'll do that later. I'll do that off camera, I think. So the sorter in me wants to sort all of this out because that's what I do. I fantasize about sorting crap out like that. I'm not going to sort it out though on camera. I have a question for y'all. Do y'all watch ASMR videos? I kind of do, kind of don't. I watched this one person, they were making something and I was like, this is not going to work for me. I need you to talk to me and tell me what you just did because I needed answers. I needed answers. And of course, she couldn't give it to me because she wasn't talking to me. She was like, not today. You get no answers. You get nothing, ma'am. Nothing. No, because I don't get the point. Nope, no ASMR. You don't want any ASMR. A lot of people like ASMR videos. ASMR is for, I don't know the real reason why, but it's very popular. Like it's popular. It's more popular than we think, actually. Some people have um, followings of people of just making noises. I'm like, please be quiet. But for crafting, I want to see what you're doing. Like people like to hear people tear paper up. I'm like, please don't rip that paper. You know how much that paper costs? You ripping it up like that there. So I don't know. I think it's cute that people are into it. I support them. I'm just gonna tell y'all now I'm turning into an ASMR channel. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It was, just to break up the chatter. I like talking too much to be an ASMR channel. I think I like talking too much, but sometimes I like being quiet too. I mean, I can go either way, talk a lot or not. Sometimes, most of the time, I talk a lot because I like talking. I just said that, didn't I? I'm okay with that too. But some people don't like talking, and I'm okay with that too. I can't find my daggone stretch cord. I had it on the desk. I had it on the desk, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. I see some card, but it's not the card. They must not have kids. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. People like noise aspects do not like chewing. Oh yeah, mukbangs. Listen, for me, the mukbang isn't even about you chewing and making all that noise, right? I'm just like, ooh, that's a nice looking crab leg. Where you get it from? I'm looking at it for all the wrong reasons. But a lot of people like that. I don't know why you would like watching somebody talk to you and eat with their mouth open and all that smacking. I don't get it. I don't even like when people chew gum. Like I chew gum and I do silly stuff on purpose, but then I'm like, oh, that's annoying. Like I'm telling myself that's annoying. But when people like, I'm like, oh, can you not do that, please? But I guess to each their own. Is this the thing I'm looking for? Please tell me it is. It is not. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna make this one pair of earrings, and then I am going to sign off, I suppose, because I can't find my stretchy card to make the bracelet to go with this, and then my other tool is missing to finish this. But so no ASMR for me. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a big on it. I like to hear words. I do. You know, I told y'all before I don't even like music. Words, what are they? I prefer like if you're doing a tutorial, I want to hear what you're telling me. Right? Like I like to hear what you're saying for the tutorial. But some people don't talk in videos because they don't English isn't their native tongue. And I understand that. And I'm okay. I'm open to all of that because I want to enjoy whatever you're doing. But then I have to stop and read what you put on the screen. I'm like, dang it. Let's go ahead and put this to the side because we can't do anything with that right now. We made one, but we did make a pair of earrings. We got the baubles done. I was going to make a stretchy bracelet to go along with that. But maybe that's just my sign to go ahead and pull out some wire and stop being a scaredy cat. So maybe that's what it's telling me. Get it together, ma'am. Get it together. It could be. It could be telling me that. Oh, Samara, I can imagine that you're not an ASMR person because you don't even like the sound of the crayon, the color pencils or pens a marker scraping on stuff. So I can definitely see that you would not be into that kind of stuff. Well, bad news. I'm not gonna be an ASMR person. Although people have told me I put your video on to go to sleep too. I'm like, thank you. I think. I think that's a compliment. I'm not very sure in what realm it is, the way they say it, but I understand. Somebody told me that before. I was like offended. I was like, "Oh, excuse me." They was like, "No, I mean it in a good way." And so now when people tell me, I'm like, "Okay, fine." I try not to be like, "Oh my goodness, did you just tell me that?" I need to find two more little tiny pearls. That's what I'm looking for. But I don't want the gold ones. I want these to be um, white, off white, and I didn't see it in that one. So that's what I'm looking for right now. Oh my goodness. So what's one weird craft that you thought was weird? You tried to craft and now you like the craft. I'll tell you for me, it's making shapes with molds. I didn't think it was very weird. I just thought it was complicated and hard to do. But I've made some, not recently, but in the past, and it was very, very fun. Like I enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed it because I was able to show that I had did something. It's like, oh, look at this! Look at what I did! I like that. Made me smile. I'm gonna try to pluck these two apart real quick. Let's see. Chris cross stitches, which I didn't know that she cross stitched. So that's really cool. Cross stitching for me, I feel like I need more patience, and I'm not set up for that kind of patience at all. So I'm just cutting this off. Whenever they painted it, the color didn't dry before they did it. Hmm. No, that ain't gonna work either, y'all. We might have to go with this dang gold. I mean, it's sitting on the desk. You told me what? That you cross stitch? Do you know how much you tell me stuff? Hmm. Do you know how much stuff you tell me? No, I don't think I've told you all my craft secrets, have I? I mean, I don't have that many, so it's possible. This looks like a tooth to me. It should not, but it does. I'm not sure about this one, y'all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No. Let's just put this up so I don't get flustered. Because that's easy to do, right? It's easy to get flustered at stuff. Um, so we have this. This will be done when we come back, and we're gonna work on a chunky charm. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I want to say thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. I will let you know. I'll put a post in the community location when it comes to if I'm going to be streaming again this week. It probably won't be this week. It could be. If it is, it's going to be Thursday. It'll be 7 my time, 7 Central Standard Time on Thursday. So I'll let you all know. So I say thank y'all for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.